Hello Shivs, welcome back to the website, and today we're going to be looking at a Bachmann model. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get the review started then. Right guys, sorry about that. I just had to re-record this bit again because I've forgotten that this is how I do it now. I don't do it like this, showing it up it above me. I like to do it like this. So obviously as you can see, this is the A4 what we'll be reviewing today. I have got the tender here, as you can see. But I only paid 50 quid for this one, and obviously, if you guys remember, when I showed this in my sugar, don't fall. Sorry about that, guys. I just knocked the table and I thought I was gonna fall. If you guys remember, when I first got this model, it originally had these coloured wheels. This Nintendo A4, because Nintendo driven A4, because obviously it's my other ones in this box. But it had wheels like that, like the maroon one. Which I'm not gonna lie, I am so glad that I did paint the wheels the way I have done, because it does look more presentable. And yeah, in some areas the red does show up, but it just depends on like what angle you look at it. So yeah, but I was also saying this in like before I pressed record for this model, but I've actually took this body shell off, and I might actually do that in a bit, like show the mechanism and whatnot. And one thing what surprised me is that I think this model. I just want to see if I'm in shot. In fact, I was zoomed in. Sorry guys. Yeah, I am a little bit. There we go. One thing that surprised me was that this looks like it has working headlights, and as you can see, there's two headlights at the front, which obviously makes me think, has it's actually got working headlights or not. I'd love to somehow put working headlights on it. Maybe I might get my mate to look at it or something like that, but obviously he's got his own issues at the minute, so I don't want to trouble him with my issues with this. Well, I haven't really got any issues with it, um, but yeah, obviously what we're going to do now then guys is we're going to look at the detail and everything else like that, so I'll talk to you a bit then guys. Right then guys, so as you can see, here's the model up on the detail table now. Well, obviously it was on there before, but I don't know what I'm on about. Obviously because this was a cheap model, wasn't it guys? I'm just taking a drink. Obviously because this model was used, I'm guessing, the whistle's not painted gold like it should be, but that could be a project for me, and it hasn't got its nameplate on. It literally looks like someone's just got a screwdriver and just peeled it off. Um, which, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that is a shame because it does look like a really nice looking model. But I can, like I've said, I can do all that myself in the near future. Um, a feature what I did like on it, if you look carefully, it's got. Don't know why I'm picking it up. If you look carefully, it's actually got a 3-link coupling hook on it, but for some reason it's all tangled up, so it don't look presentable. And as you can see, that's what I mean by the whistle. That bit there in front of the funnel chimney, that should be gold. So that's something else I'm gonna have to obviously do myself to get this model looking more pristine. And as you can see, that's what I mean by like it looks like someone's got a screwdriver and gone like that to take that off, because the glue marks are still there. But I'm not gonna knock points off for that. And as you can see about the wheels, obviously I know it might look daft, but if you look carefully, you can sort of still see the maroon poking through those wheels, which is a shame, I'm not gonna lie. But as we continue down the model, one thing what did surprise me with the model, and I think this is the reason why this one caught my eye more than any of the others did, was because of the weathering on this model, guys. I mean, it's weathered all the way down to the point where it's even down to the tender. I don't know if it's got spun buffers. No, it hasn't. So again, I'm not gonna complain for 50 quid. Like I said, um, Yeah, so let's just take you to the cab, and to be honest with you, I can't really tell if there's any cab details. No, there is. I mean, there is, but it's not painted. But before there was like a crew in here, but obviously I've had this at my club, so the crew have obviously fell out, and obviously I can't remember where I put them, to be honest with you. So yeah, so that's the cab, and as you can see, I just love the way it like. I mean, I love this on all the A4s. I don't know if it's just this one or if it's right down to my Hornby one as well. But obviously, I love like the sleek look it's got on it. I mean, even down to the white lining. So we're going to move on to the tender now. And as you can see with the tender looks like it's been really, really well detailed. I mean, I do want to somehow get rid of that scruff near the E on the tender because that's not part of the weathering. So I might try and do that without damaging the E on it. So, and as you can see, I believe that's real coal what's been put in there, not a fake load. And as you can see, that's the back of the tender. Again, no spoon buffers, but obviously you expect that. Obviously you've got LNL on the other side, and then you've got coal chute. So, in all fairness, right, yeah, it does look like a basic model, right? But to say that I only paid 50 quid for this one, sorry, I keep saying 55, but I got £5 knocked off it, is quite incredible actually. So, what we're going to do now then, guys, is we're going to look at the mechanism, and I'm going to show you what I mean by the lights. So, I'll talk to you in a bit then, guys. Right, guys, so I know that the A-file's not on there at the minute, but it's because I've got it in my hands here. And what you're meant to do is, if you see that screw there, when it focuses there, that's what you're meant to want to do to get into the mechanism. So I'm just going to do it now. Just try my best not to lose the screw as well. There we go. And if I'm correct, that should now lift away. For some reason it's not. Right. Just tee you off as well. Sorry guys. Thank God I didn't just yank that out. And there's a back screw as well, what was hiding. I didn't nearly yank the punch up wheel out, so that wouldn't be good either. Right. So. Okay, there we go. Right then, so I've got the mechanism here, and as you can see, that's the mechanism for the model. I believe, if I'm correct, I think it is a split design chassis. So take that with a pinch of salt, basically. I don't know if that's its worm gear, if it's its flywheel. I don't think it's a flywheel. I think it's possibly like its worm gear or something like that. But this is what I mean by, like, I personally think that this has been wired up to be what's the word I'm looking for? To be like have lights on the front, because if you look, there's two black and red wires there, and it looks like they've got like a little pickups in there to light up the lights at the front. So I don't know, and obviously the tender hasn't got tender pickups, which is that a downgrade in Bachmann's case? I don't really know, because I don't really know how much these were going for originally. So I don't really know if if they'll go for like 200 quid, then yeah, fair enough. You'd expect tender pickups. I'm just trying to fix the screw link. Right. I don't know if it's stuck in place for some reason. Don't look it. I'll just leave it for now. But yeah, that's one thing what surprised me when I opened this up to give it a bit of a service so it would run better, is the fact that I found these two black wires no, they're not glued in there. I thought they were. The wires I'm on about. So if I know anybody what could possibly get these, Wait, come on. Come on. Come on. This is how fast I can get it, guys. The screen just starts coming down. But yeah, there is a lot of stuff what I would love to do to this body. One of them is get a new number plate for the side, paint it with whistle. I would I think, eyes got glazed. I didn't point that in the detail. Oh yeah, there is one of the guys in there still poking his head out the window. But I think to set these chassis are very not chassis mechanisms are very underrated. I've never really had a problem with split chassis design. I don't know if that's just my look or what, but I've never really encountered a problem um, with my mechanism when I've had a split chassis like this. So I don't really know. Yeah, by the way, guys, it was a pain in the backside to paint the wheels. But what we're going to do now then, guys, is we're going to go up onto the layout. Obviously, I'm going to put it all back together, yay. And then we're going to test at slow speeds, and then we'll have a bit of a running session with it. Alright, talk to me then, guys. Well then, guys, so as you can see, the green A4 is on the layout now. I'll test at slow speeds now. So it don't, for some reason don't kick in until like higher, like 29. Right. But like I've always said, I don't really test slow speeds until it's like done a few minutes running. So I'll do that first. I mean, the slow speeds are bad for a split chassis mechanism. And yeah, I do apologise for the mess, by the way, guys. I have been busy on the layout like a lot recently. So I'm going to just couple up these Alien Antiques, which I think would look really good, smart and behind this, which I'm not going to lie, it actually does. And we're just going to have a little running session with it if it goes off okay without that. So I haven't run these for quite some time, so I might be a little bit sloppy. And the A4's off as well. Right, 1 minute, guys. Well then, guys, I think I fixed the problem, but if it carries on derailing, then this might just be a short running session. I don't know yet, but we'll just have to wait and see, because it won't go on with the coaches at all. So if it carries on, I might just have to replace it, or replace the chassis somehow. Yeah, I know that the body might seem like look like it's like. Why would you do that before? That's the full what, by the way, guys. Look. Oh, sorry, I just knocked it a little bit. I find it funny. As soon as it hears me saying that I'm going to replace the chassis, it works. What do you mean? Is it getting quicker? It's very sloppy though, the chassis is, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know why or what to do about this, but might just like try and lubricate the wheels or something. Not the wheels, but the gears, if you know what I'm saying, guys. Right, we'll let it over one more lap and then I'll do scores and then we'll do slow speeds again and yeah, whatever else. Right then, so I'm just going to slow down. Right then, so scores for the green A4. Detail, I'll say at least a 3 out of 5 because also there's not much detail on it. The weather is beautiful and everything like that, but that's the only thing I really do like about this model. Performance. That's cool. Sorry, that's quite hard for me to say about performance because it could be a good runner, but I just don't understand why it sounds very very sloppy. I don't know if it's the control I'm using or what. Oh my guys, it's just something what triggers me. There we go. That was better. It's because the tripod thing was like, look really like I'm holding like that, but now I'm not. Um, but honestly, when it does get up and running, it does run really, really nicely. Mechanism. To say that it's like really, really poor at running, I would definitely give it. Oh, wait, what did I give performance? I would say at least a 3.5 out of 5 because yeah, it does work, but for some reason it just kept derailing, or the coach just kept derailing behind it. So, uh, mechanism, I don't really know. Again, because obviously I have had a few split gear mechanisms before, and they do seem to work, but for some reason this one wasn't. Well, it was running, but it was running very sloppily. So, like I said, about a 3.5 out of 5 before mechanism as well, maybe. Um, Slow speeds. Now I'm going to test the slow speeds right now as I'm talking. Still turning up and it's still not moving. At least that's moving at like 14. Now, if we compare that to, yeah, look, 14 steps and it's just started to move right now. But if we compare that to, like, say, I'm really saying it because it's on the track now. Say, for instance, if we compared that to the Bachmann Edward, I mean, they're both Bachmann at the end of the day, so they should both work the same. Watch how quick Edward kicks into gear 7, and the A4 has not moved. Well, even though Edward's not moved. Oh, there we are. Right, Edward. But yeah, I'm just basically showing, like, if anybody tries saying why is that moving like at 4 steps and then the Bachmann Edward is like moving like slower, that's the reason why I'm sort of like trying to like show what I mean by it because they're both made by the same company. Bear in mind, Bachmann Edward is meant to be for kids apparently, and he can go at step 9. I think he can go a bit slower than that. I think. I know some of them can because some of my Bachmann A4 models are really really good at slow speeds and whatnot. No, I don't want you to go. I want you to go. But yeah, I know that might sound like I'm criticising this model. I'm not. I'm just obviously criticising the one what I've got. Like, yeah, it might be down to the chassis or down to the needing like a good service or whatever. But obviously, I'm just obviously saying about my chassis and my item. Like I've always said, a lot of people's out there might be not be that bad, but mine's very sloppy. I mean, I know that I haven't put the body back on properly, but it's because obviously if you've got a review to keep to, well, see why do I have to hold it moving along if it's meant to be a good runner? So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know whether to get a brand new chassis for this, like maybe try it like with an up to date Bachmann one or a Hornby one. I know it might sound weird me saying that, like, but I think that might be a deal saving grace for this model. I mean, like I said, once it's up and running, it does run really, really nicely, but I don't know if it could benefit from like a service or whatnot. So yeah, I could get another one, like a brand new one, and then maybe compare the two, but I don't know yet. Because I know it might sound weird, but if I did get another one of these, this one could be a really fun project to turn into like a real life Spencer or something. But I don't know yet. I'm not saying that this one would be turned into Spencer. I'm just saying that I don't know what I'm gonna do. In fact, I want to ask you guys something. Does Hornby do an LNER A4 in that livery? If they do, let me know down in the comments below, or message me on my Facebook, because I'd love to see what the difference is. Right, we'll let her have one more lap. Right. Well, something didn't sound good there. 1 minute. I mean, look at that. It's not even got any torque. So I don't really know what I'm going to do with this, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, it was a bargain, but if I have to, like, you know, do a different one, okay. Right, that's concerning. Has the wheels locked up? No? Right, that was concerning. I'm going to end the video here, guys, because for some reason it was just whining. So I'm going to stop the recording and I'll let you know if it's still, like, you know, working. Alright, I'll talk to you then, guys. Right then, guys, thank you for watching this video today. It does work, but for some reason it's not going backwards, it's just going forwards, so I might have to look into getting like an up-to-date chassis for it. I might even have to consider getting like a Hornby one for it if a Hornby one will work, like an old-fashioned Hornby one. Because, like I said, I've just tried it in reverse and it's not doing anything whatsoever. So I think in the near future I will possibly get like a up-to-date chassis for it, and then see if I can like work my way around that. Another thing I want to point out to you guys, do you remember if that railgun? Well, I finally got the D's goods. So I don't know when I'm going to be reviewing this one yet, but just leave it with me and I'll get it reviewed. And I had it on my training layout last night. Well, not my club layout, sorry. And it looks weird. Like, look at that. That's the railgun, and then that's the D's goods. Look at the size difference. Like, that's like that. And possibly one of these, what I'm about to do. Well, more or less. I mean, I'm going to say this now, right? I don't know if you guys will agree with me on this, but I think Oxford Rail is a very underrated manufacturer. Like, you don't see anybody talking about him. You don't even see people like slandering the models, because the models are just really, really well done. It's like this Dean Goods. I got it the other day. I've not had one problem with it whatsoever. Same with Main 7. Even though I've got upside down for some reason. Same with Main 7. I still got this, and I've not had one problem with it whatsoever. So my next review will possibly be either like of this or of my J27. I'm trying to get into the shot. There we go. Or it'll be on my J27, which again, this is a superb model. It runs well. I mean, the tender could be a bit heavier than what it should be, but other than that, it's a beautiful little logo. Right, so let's put those down there for a minute. What else I've been working on, guys, and this might actually shock you. Actually, I'll just pull my trousers up so you don't see anything. Right, So obviously, if you guys remember, I did a Diesel 10 years ago, and I mean years ago. In fact, there's its original body shell. Um, in my opinion, as soon as I saw this, or I think it was on eBay, I don't think I'm the only one who bought this. I had to jump on it straight away. And obviously, if you guys remember, this is the body shell. I haven't fully completed it yet, but the thing I have completed the most is the two faces, what's going to be going on to him. This came in the 3D thing. Before anybody asks, the listing for this isn't on eBay anymore. I just thought I'd clarify that before anybody asks me or anything like that on my Facebook page or anything. But what I'm actually using to run this, it was originally the mainline chassis for that Diesel 10, what I just cut down to size. But obviously I had a bit of an accident with one of my shelves again, and the wires for the motor just ripped out, and I thought I'm not gonna spend God knows how long trying to rewire it all up and anything like that. So I ripped all the wires out, ripped the old motor out. As you can see, it's not there anymore. I think it's on the layout actually somewhere. Maybe not. Is it? No, it's not. But I have seen a motor bogie on eBay, and that's what will be put into this to move him along basically. So that's how he will look. Like that. Obviously, once I do get the motor bogie in, pinch you fitted in and everything like that, the body shell will be glued onto the chassis itself, because obviously the only bit what I would possibly need to have access to will be the motor bogie. So I don't really know how I'm gonna come back to do this. If anybody's got some ideas, let me know, and then I'll take that on board, and then obviously I'll shout you out. But that's something I've also been up to. So obviously my next video, I am considering doing Thomas versus a real life loco again. The only locomotives I've got left to do is Thomas and Oliver. I mean, technically I could do Diesel, but I'm not going to do Diesel just yet, because obviously I've still got to review that Lima Diesel, what looks like Diesel, if you know what I'm saying. So I will possibly say, wait, have I done all? No, have I done all of that? No, I haven't, have I? That's going to be the next one then. I thought, for some reason in my head, I thought I did all of it, but I haven't. No, I haven't. So Oliver will be the next one then, guys. So that's possibly going to be maybe Friday's video. If I can get that recorded tomorrow, that will be Friday's video. And by the way, guys, my giveaway is still happening. It's just obviously money at the minute is really tight, and I have seen something on eBay what I would really love to give to you guys. But that is still coming. But obviously, I've just wanting to get a lot of videos done. So I mean, it's like people keep going to me, why do I keep buying model trains, and how many model trains do I need? I'm like, well, technically it's my job, so I've got I have got a choice, but obviously it's my duty, let's say, to put videos out there for people who would like to see, I don't know, the D's Goods, for instance, or Thomas character. Another thing what I keep getting asked, am I getting any more Thomas characters? And the answer to that is yes, I am going to be getting some more Thomas characters in the near future. It's just, again, money, and also I've got my holiday to pay for as well, so, and also then I've got a sofa bed what I've had to pay for, and then I've had my phone bill to pay for as well, so that's the reason why I haven't really got much Thomas stuff lately. But obviously I didn't really see any Thomas stuff at any of the models railway shows either, so it kind of balances out like that, if you know what I'm saying. So, but like I said, I will be getting some more Thomas characters. People keep asking me which one will be my next Thomas character to get. I do want to say Rebecca, but I have a feeling that with Rebecca I might have to wait a little bit before I decide to put. I mean, obviously I will be getting her, don't get me wrong, but again, she's just that expensive nowadays. I mean, nearly 200 quid for Rebecca, and Yeah, so I think the next character will possibly be Mavis. I did say to our last that that's possibly going to be my next Thomas character to get. But like I said, just keep it with me, and obviously, like I said, just keep looking out on the channel ow, and everything else like that. So other than that, then guys, thank you for watching this video today. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video, and let me know down in the comments below what you thought of this A4. Again, I do apologise that the A4 wasn't a good runner, but I will look into doing something about that. Um, because I'm not gonna lie, it does kind of niff me off that it doesn't work the way I want it to work, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, so like I said, have a lovely day because it seems to be getting warmer again, and I guess I'll catch you on the next one with another video. Alright, take care guys, bye.